Hey guys, Oven Mohan here, and in today's quick video I'm going to share with you the 4 steps to create an amazing team culture. So early on in my career, one of the things that got me into coaching was figuring out how to create a high performing team, to figure out how you can get different people with different abilities, with different personas, moving towards a goal together in harmony and by all striving towards their highest potential. For someone who values harmony so much and is very adverse to conflict, this was a motivator for me because I really wanted to see how you could get people really striving towards a goal and being passionate and being enthusiastic despite mistakes and failures along the way. And so one of the things that I did early in my career was helping clients build teams where they have amazing cultures, where, from the unsaid and unspoken rules and boundaries and expectations came people who are passionate and enthused and inspired to pursue a greater mission for themselves and for the team. And so one of the things that I really honed in on was how to create that culture. And so from doing this over the last 10 years, there are 4 steps in which I think would really benefit you if you went and implemented this into your team tomorrow. Some people find this difficult because they think, oh, well, as a leader, people have seen how I grow and develop the team. And if I start to implement something new, then people will be like, well, what are you doing? Like, this isn't like you. You're trying something different, you're trying something new. But as a leader, you need to constantly evolve and change and adapt in order to help your team grow. So whilst there are 4 steps here, figure out for you how you feel confident, how you feel comfortable taking this and translating it into your team. What does it look like for you? So I'll give you the 4 steps, and then you can go away and think, okay, well, if I was to use this in a group meeting, how would I do this? How would you take the framework, and then how would you freestyle so that it is more congruent and authentic with you? So when I work with clients, the 4 steps are: the first stage is identification. So when you're having a group meeting, what you want to do is figure out with the people in your team is you need to identify what they value most. So, you can spend a couple of minutes, leaving it to them to kind of write down a list of the 30 values. And let them have time. Let them have time to do this, because understanding what they value will really help set the tone for the rest of this conversation. So once you've identified what those values are, then you need to clarify them. So in a group setting, if 2 people have integrity as their values, whilst they're using the same words, their different definitions may be a little bit different. And by understanding those nuances and by understanding the differences, then you're able to really hone in on what integrity means for them and what it means for the people around you. So identify the values and then clarify. Once you've clarified, then you need to align. So, let's say if you have a team, a relatively big team, then we need to start to match up. Okay, what are some common values here? What are some common themes in which we all operate and we share these values? Because once you start to get on a page of shared values, then people will trust each other more and they will feel more connected, because there's a sense of belonging, there's a sense of team, there's a sense of community in knowing that the person across from you values the same thing. And so once you can start to align yourself together, then you're more in sync. Because what this does for you is when there is moments of conflict or misunderstanding, you can tap back into this conversation and think, well, actually that person is coming from the same place as me, even though I can't see it or feel it. Subconsciously they are, because I know that they value the same thing as me. So, I can start to see their world a little bit more. So once you've aligned, then you need to agree. So in agreement, you need to say, okay, right, once we've identified, clarified, and aligned, when we are agreeing, we need to say, okay, right, these are our top 3, these are our top 5 values as a team. And this will be your North Star moving forward, because now you're truly on the same page. So you're using the same words, you're speaking the same language, and you are interpreting and reading the same words essentially. So when you're moving forward, you can have this in your repertoire to both articulate and solidify what the team value is, because then that in turn will create the team culture. So, by having true alignment and true agreement, then you can move forward and always know that people are on the same page and moving together as one because they value the same thing. So that's an overview, a highlight of kind of that process. If this is something that you're interested in, if this is something that you need more help with, get in touch and I'd be more than happy to help you. I hope this video helped, and thanks for watching. Cheers, bye.